with the run game. A lot of people wondering about where the pass game may go. Riley Leonard with a nice hole in the quarterback draw. Like to get going in motion back to the left. And back to the air goes Leonard. Steps up. Little touch pass. Jaden Greathouse. Inside a loop. Sets him up 1st and 10 on the 38. Another inside give. Nice cut by Love. And he's down to the 23. On the move. Jaden Thomas got it. Sheet of possibilities here on 3rd down and 2. And there it is, right back up the middle. 1st down Notre Dame, and then some. Leonard inside the 5. 7-0. Knock it on the scoring door now. Jeremiah Love, one cut and some fights. Touchdown Notre Dame. Tyler Shuck keeps it himself. No, he didn't. Yes, he did. He keeps it himself, and he's still rolling. Tyler Shuck inside of Notre Dame territory. Fumbled the ball. Fumbled at the end, and Notre Dame has it. Leonard Moore, the true freshman.
40 yards down the field, and there he is, the freshman. Leonard Moore getting an opportunity to get more involved here, and they love this guy. Watts making the tackle. Here comes Moore, the second guy in. Everybody sprinting to the ball. Jaden Osbury recovers. Irish back in business.
Leonard gives. Price kicks it out. That was a good idea. 1st down Notre Dame. So completed 5 out of 6. On 2nd down from the pocket. Steps up, touch pass, Jaden Greathouse, touchdown Notre Dame!
Love how Greathouse goes inside, and then he recaptures his width. Riley Leonard, excellent with his eyes. Greathouse through the middle of the defense. Big time.
1st and 10. Chuck hasn't missed yet. 3rd completion, but it's a short. Play clock down to 2. Chuck keeps it. Pitches on the option. Nothing there. 3 minutes left in the 1st quarter. Grady Hodges back to punt. Back snap over his head. Notre Dame knocks it further toward the goal line. Down to the 3. Notre Dame on it. Fighting Irish will have 1st and goal inside. Right. Here it comes, and there he goes. Touchdown, Riley Leonard. Tyler Shuck hands off, nothing there. 3rd down and 8, here comes the blitz. They got there, he threw it away. Incomplete.
Quarterback.
3rd rush of over 20 yards. They try the right side again, and this time it's a tackle for loss. 8 out of 10, 74 yards. Big hit in the backfield, Drake Bowen. Middle.
Showing pressure.
Here comes that pressure. Shuck stepping up, firing, and the pass is dropped and picked off. Xavier Watts, another interception. Inside of Louisville territory down to the 36-yard line. Little attempt by Mitch Jeter in his career. He's made 7 out of 8 from this range. And that one is right down the middle. Shuck, option, Cheney, sprinting for the edge. Came close, it'll come down to the mark here. And he didn't get it. So they missed.
That's a true fullback in the ball game.
Isaac Brown tried to cut it back, wrapped up in the backfield.
Very well today.
See what he does against the blitz. 3rd and 10 from the pocket, throws it away.
Clinic reel.
17 total yards in the 2nd quarter. They have -19 now. Toss sweep to the true freshman, Aeneas Williams. Skips out across the 35. Tyler Shuck quickly and drilled right away at the 10-yard line.
A really good start.
Important 3rd down here. 3rd down and 2. Empty backfield. Linebacker blitz. Shuck lets it go. Incomplete.
For Louisville.
Shuck. 4-man rush. In trouble. Flings it. Knocked down. Louisville now 0 for 3 on 4th downs. 8 fullback and a tailback. Chuck, play action, looks toward the sideline, in trouble, and sacked. Kingston Viliamu-Asa.
Position to kick a field goal.
Travel sets long as 53. Shuck avoids pressure, looking, sideline. Johnson is tight end, incomplete. It's less since that first quarter. Leonard quickly, good spin by Faison and a cut for a first down. Boy, the make you miss. Second down 12, back to Leonard on the ground, lots of space, cuts up to the 40. They do go, it's Leonard, and he picks it up.
Love it.
Been moving the ball, but these drives have eventually stalled. They need 7 here. Shot, corner blitz, got there! Benjamin Morrison, and now they go the other way. Logan Thomas picked it up. 6 points Notre Dame.
Benjamin Morrison off the slot. Ooh.
Did he? Third down. This is 3rd and 6. Leonard, blitz, picked up.
Got him.
Wide open, Harrison. Inside of Louisville territory.
Been so good, particularly in the big moments running the football.
Second down 5. Wants to throw back here. Well set up. Love, blockers out front. And a lane to the end zone. Love. Touchdown! 3 and 1 at 16. This is 3rd and 4. 4-man rush. Shot over the middle. Dropped.
Strike.
Inside of 6 minutes. First down and 10 from the Irish 27. Look at that time. Now he's got to go. Time runs out. Shuck is dropped in the backfield. Shuck hands off again. It's going to be right at the sticks. Donald Chaney with a... Donald Chaney, the tailback. Quarterback sneak. Play clock was winding down. It was down to 1.
Before the snap, delay a game on the offense.
Oh, wow.
And 6, and Al Golden is going to bring pressure.
Shuck, 4th and 6, lets it go. Incomplete. No flag.
Wow. What a sequence.
Against Louisville a couple of weeks ago. First play of the game, Leonard sets up, pass complete across the 40. And it's a good gain of best he's looked in the passing game. Here he is again, they're coming out firing, and this complete just past FBS versus the run. Notre Dame came out in its opening series, all pass plays for the most part. They go out wide to the right side of the field.
Look at him now.
3rd and 2, Leonard to the air, first down, pass complete, and that is Jaden Greathouse. All Jadarian Price. Leonard with a quick hit there inside the 20 a couple of weeks ago against Louisville. And that's one of the mantras for Dela McCullough, the running back staff, is you don't put the ball.
For Notre Dame, wouldn't be surprised if he gets it here.
Love is back in the game, and there's a designed run. How many times have we seen this? Rushing touchdown number 8 on the season for Riley. They're good series together here, and this is another one of those quick hitters. Emmett Mosley the 5th, but Stanford has a fresh set of downs here at the 46. Daniels dancing, what he can do. Is he going to get out of this? No. Drop for a sack by Riley Mills. The 3rd highest sack total in the FBS. Making his way down to the 4th of college football, but a big call here on 4th down and 5. Daniels is going to go down, and Notre Dame takes over. Howard cross again. It was the first carry of the game for Love, and it comes here all the way in the 2nd quarter. Nice eluding by Leonard, which is what he can do, and then he turns it into a huge gain down to the 30. Quarterbacks for both sides. On 2nd down, Leonard again getting a workout. Look at this move inside the 20.
Run game going, a big part of it. Embrace that.
Second down and 6. That is Love. He fakes to him, and then he goes to the goal line for the touchdown. Jaden Thomas.
To this game.
Here's one of those interesting sets that they like to throw at you. This one gets nowhere. Chris Day, 44-yard line. So now a big play here by Stanford, and here is Daniels trying to muscle his way. Going to be short. The hole here, up 14-7. Daniels fakes it, turns around, gets pressure, able to elude it, and then just throws it away. And Notre Dame.
It really can stress the defense. Now they're motioned to empty, anticipate quick game.
And they give it out to Love. They like to slot him out, and he slotted out to the right and turns it into a bigger gain than it originally was. Second and 10. Leonard, and that was almost picked off. Ball's loose, and I believe it was finally caught by a Notre Dame player. Pat Cooper. Leonard rolling to his right, drifts it out, trying to put on a move. There is Jaden Thomas. And they give it to Love, who dives in there close to the... It was to Darian Price, who pretty much had all the carries earlier. Now it's Jeremiah Love. And Leonard to the air in the end zone for a Notre Dame touchdown. Chris Mitchell. At the half, it's been the Riley Leonard show. Through the air, a couple of touchdown passes, and Howard Cross has turned into the force that he was last year, too.
On the perimeter.
Another young player, another young freshman. This is Daniels. There's an option, and it's just picked out of the air by Notre Dame. That's Josh Burnham with another big turnover for Notre Dame. Right behind Riley Leonard after a gain of 1. And they give it to Jadarian Darts. Beautiful move inside the 10. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Things like have fun, play physical, fear no man. Jordan will read the note at his locker, and he said it gives him the extra push that he needs before kickoff.
Dangerous toss there out to Emmett Mosley, the 5th today, now backed up on 3rd and 12. And maybe a yard or two as that secondary getting a little bit depleted here as Notre Dame starts off at its own 17. Leonard going deep down the field, and it is complete to K.K. Smith. And on the ground is Love, and he's got some room and some speed. They're not going to catch him. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Irish up with a big lead, and Love rushing touchdown now in each of the first 6 games this season. That's the longest streak for
some of the other schools around the country.
And this is Iamaner, and he is just stacked up, turning it around. Daniels under pressure, down again he goes, and Riley Mills right in his... Yeah, Porter went into the tent, off the field and into the tent, so now feeling the injuries, and wide open, Bo Collins catch it, and he could be gone, but he is tackled at about the 12-yard line. Position behind Leonard. And they give it to him. And he drags a couple Cardinal down to the 5. Power set here by Notre Dame. Evans, Flanagan, and Rare to the 3 tight ends in the formation. And Leonard wide open, and a touchdown for Eli Raridon. He gets in for the touchdown catching.
Finished it, but you look at Riley Leonard, more yards, more touchdowns. He's just playing so much better.
Trying to get that first down, and right with him there. And Jelly trying to keep this drive alive. Quick drop back, and the pass is complete. Short of the first down, but it is easy. 4th down and 2 now. And Jelly looked like he was wanting to hand it off to somebody. No one was there. Now he tries to dive for the first down. And this time up the middle, it's a first down, no doubt about it. Devin Ford powering his way in. So Angeli engineering this drive, and on the ground, in the free, in the clear, reaching for the goal line, Aeneas Williams. Touchdown, Irish.
it's going to be a slower process.
That was a shot of Ashton Daniels, not even in uniform, as Justin Lamson is fourth down and short now for Stanford, trying to keep this drive alive. Get himself on the board, and down goes Lamson. And we've got yet another new ball carrier here. This is Kedron Young. Sam Harton was on the sidelines. Remember that, coach? And this is Young again, looking for the first. Why not give him another try and give him another big chunk of yardage close to it? And again, you've got Kedron Young.
Accuracy, he needs to start that way here now.
He's always a weapon on the ground as well. Quickly deciding to tuck it. Gets to the sideline and picks up about motion. Byron looks the other way instead. Now he's out of the pocket. He's going to tuck it under. And he will get met at midfield and last from their own 20-yard line. And off to Jadarian Price, breaking tackles. And he is all the
Price, when they get going, they are dangerous.
tunnel screen. Jaden Greathouse. Scrambles to the sword in the backfield with Riley Leonard. Quarterback power. Leonard has the first down. Byron, keeper, cut back, short, nowhere. As the Irish have it back. Leonard, clean pocket. A little check down to Jaden Thomas. Straight up the middle. Goes Love. Jeremiah Love breaking tackles. He's got a first.
People don't have to deal with.
He's got a rushing touchdown in every game so far this year. Four-man rush here. Leonard finds Love. Breaks another tackle. He's got another first down with a stiff arm to put that experience with that.
Yeah,
Did a running back ever get past you?
I've been in a meeting room or two when that happened.
There's a slant. Raritan, the tight end. Campus, 1st and 10 Notre Dame. They fake the swing pass one way. A tight end screen the opposite side. Mitchell Evans gets a
2024 as far as playing the run, and he is a big part of it.
Four-man rush. Slant again. Thrown by Leonard. Another broken tackle. Blitz off the edge. Leonard throws right behind it. Perfectly read. And Aeneas Williams breaking tackles. He's got 8 rushing touchdowns this season. Looking for number 9. At the goal line. Falls on some tacklers. Stays alive, and he's in for the Fighting Irish touchdown. With 16 seconds to go in the game to win it. Here's a jet sweep end around. Singleton with speed. Looking for the line to gain. Tries to stay in bounds. And the Irish racks for 58 yards on the last touchdown drive. He's connected on 7 of 7 now, and there goes Jeremiah Love. Boy, he's got an extra gear. Leonard, long throw to the edge, turning upfield Chris Mitchell. And he bobs and weaves his
On that so far.
Four-man rush. Riley Leonard with a pump fake. Another pump fake, and eventually, Collins comes free.
Yeah.
They just snapped it with 16 on the play clock. They set up the screen to Collins. He's out of bounds with a first down. All right, Matty, thanks very much. After the 2-minute timeout, Riley Leonard finds a crease. Riley Leonard finds the end zone for the second time. And Notre Dame has the lead. For the season. He had surgery this week on his hip. Byron to the sideline. Bobbles, incomplete.
That's what every offensive coordinator is looking for.
Both of these teams can block kicks. And now we've got a muff. And it's going to be 3 points left on the field by Georgia Tech.
Because it just makes it easier, and they got to find a way to produce them.
Incomplete on third down. Diving it. Immediately showed himself to be a leader when he showed up. And he drops it down the sideline to Jaden Greathouse. Keep it on the ground here with Price. I think mission accomplished. Slant, complete. Collins at the goal line. Just short. Jeremiah Love walks into the end zone. Another Irish touchdown. He's got a rushing touchdown in every game this season.
There's offense in plus territory.
Second down and 10. Quarterback run for Leonard. First down and then some. Team has 36. Another Another slam, another completion. This one to James Greathouse. Gang tip to Byron. Jet sweep. Wow. I mean, Jamal Haynes, talk about a form tap.
ACC.
So now a third down and 8 from the 15. Byron, pocket collapses, and that's only the second sack that has been allowed this season by the Georgia.
Knew they had to take care of. That time they won.
And a block kick. These two teams specialize in exactly that. In October of 2022, as Leonard goes back to work, over the middle, he has a hookup.
Cylinders playing good in all three phases.
Hand off to Price. Darian Price, an extra gear. First down and more. And trying to get a third down stop here. Slant, and it will be short of the line to gain. Byron, long throw, jump ball, sideline, intercepted. Fake punt, a reverse. They're trying to block it up for Love. He's got the first down. Notre Dame fakes the punt. They run a reverse, and the trick play. Darian Price breaking tackles into the red zone before he's finally brought down.
He's seeing good power. See if he can do it in game conditions.
Hit that one well. And it's inside the left upright. There you go, Zach Yoakum. Incomplete.
It'd be nice to be down there, wouldn't it?
After the injury timeout, Byron off his back foot just to
We're well beyond their years.
Five-man rush. Byron hit as he throws, and that ball comes out. He's on the move again. Dodging tacklers again. Eyes downfield. Has to unload it. And does. Incomplete.
But there's going to be an absolute fight for those playoff spots.
Time bobbled and caught. Straight ahead run. Another fake. Running the sideline and coming up short.
Yeah. Don't tell me that that matters and how you win. You have got to put on impressive performances.
High throw, and it's intercepted. Byron airmailed it, and this is going to be a pick six for Adon Schuler.
To really impose their will.
There's the pocket collapsing again. Another sack. Riley Mills looking for a two-point play. Gets hit again. This one's in.